Hello guys, Josh here, welcome to another FC25 rebuild. I've so far only done two, and it's been a while since I've done the Dortmund one. This time we were doing Ajax. Um, Already I can see where this team needs to improve, but I'm going to try a little different. Obviously no sacking is on, so I do want to give the youth a chance a bit in the first season. Obviously we'll move some players on, sign some players, but I do want to try and give some youth players, time to improve, and then we'll go from there. Already I can see, this guy's 40, he is retiring at the end of the season. 21, 18-year-old there, 22. Henderson, two midfielders need replacing. The right wing needs replacing. The striker will eventually need replacing. This guy's young. We do have some young players, but also some quite old players at the same time. We've got quite a young reserves, which could play in our advantage. And we have already started clearing out the squad. Um, Yuri Bass, he was one of the youth centre backs, 21-year-old. We have got rid of him just for a little bit extra money. Akpom has gone to West Ham for 8.5 million, and that's it so far. I'm trying to get a nice squad cleared out so I can sort of mix youth and then also fetching some experienced players at the same time. I think Berghuis will be the one going next. I think so far I'm quite happy with this team. Other than really Klassen and Henderson, but if others come in, they come in. If they don't, they don't. But it's really Henderson. Klassen's what, 31, we can deal with 31. 32 is probably going to start declining this season. Same with Weghorst, he's probably going to start, declining as well. So it's quite a big task, to be honest. I didn't really expect it to be this hard, but it's already not looking promising. And that is Berghuis gone. I think it was 12 million altogether from Newcastle. Yeah, 12 million. Nice 12 million in the bank to have. That's going to go well for the rest of this season. I'd say I was going to, let the youth have a quite a dominant run, but 22 can't really go wrong. Klassen, once rid of Klassen, an extra 1 million. That's Klassen off the wage book to replace with the younger Cam. And that is our first signing as the Ajax manager, a brand new attacking midfielder, 22-year-old Stein. If I've Stein, Stein. I might have butchered the name. I do apologise for that. I'm just going to call him Stein. If it's wrong, I do apologise, but Stein is going to go right in the attacking midfielder position. So really only completed one signing, which was Stein. And we're going to fast forward until the January window and see if we can. We'll see where we are and see if we really need to replace some players. Hato is sort of out of his position right now because he does originally play a left back. But we've tucked him inside centre back, let Windle on the left. I think I've put a training plan on as a centre back, but I think probably January I actually will convert into a centre back, like officially a centre back, and then after that everything's perfect. So it is currently January 1st. We are currently sitting top of the league, 4 points ahead of PSV. And what are we doing in the Europa League? How do we go? Triangle. Europa League, we are currently sitting 28th. Oh God. 1 win, 3 draws. That's not looking good. So I think it's safe to say we do need some new signings. Spurs are currently top. Lazio second. What's the squad rating looking like currently? Okay, not as much growth as I would have liked, to be honest. But it's only the first season. Can't really complain too much. Just where do I improve this team? So this player is going to be the right winger for the future, and it is the Aus. It is Australian, New Zealand. I don't really know, to be honest. I should have maybe looked, but it is Iran Kunda, or Iran Kunda, however you actually pronounce the name. We can get rid of this guy. I had him at the start of the season. Right, I don't really know the difference between the flags of New Zealand and Australia. I do apologise. I'm pretty sure that's Australia, right? I could sound really, really stupid there, but I'm sure that's Australia, right? So he is Australian. I had to double check on Google, make sure I got the right flag there. Um, but we are going to change him to a right winger. It'll take 2 weeks, and then we can start developing him into be a first team player. And now our biggest signing to date, going to slot right in that centre mid role, is going to be Manuel Agate. Yeah, a hefty price, I won't lie. 39 million we pay for him. Pretty much all our transfer budget now is wiped out. Wage as well. Excellent deal though. And now he's going to slot right in that centre mid position. I might actually have to change him into a centre mid, like officially. Um, Obviously Henderson is aging, so we really needed a sort of centre mid CDM type role. I'm going to put you there. That's the team. Like I say, we'll have to change to a centre mid, which isn't really too bad, but we can work with it. So at the end of the season, these are the team ratings. Steins went up, I think, 4. Ugate's went up 1 since January. Brobby's went up 3. I think it's Gotsu's actually went up 5. Traore, I'm not really too sure his moved up too much. Hals went up only 1, I think. Winners went up 3. His went up 3 or 4. Went up a couple. Now, okay, Aaron Kura's went up 3, which is good. Other than that, I think anyone else really. Okay, yeah. Henderson went down 6 this season. Is finished at the club now, to be honest. But just waiting for you guys to actually convert to a centre mid. But if you go to standings, okay, we won the league by 3 points. That's big. So we've already guaranteed Champions League football, which also comes with a hefty transfer budget for next season. Okay, go through all the. So we didn't win the Orange Becker. Beat Cup, finished 6th. Super Cup, Madrid won. Champions League, okay, Milan won that one against Arsenal. Europa League, Nice. Conference League, it's Chelsea. So, where do we actually finish in the actual league? 15th. Okay, so we got knocked out in the playoffs. Not really ideal, to be honest, but it is what it is. First season of the takeover. Can't really ask much more than winning the league. So we have removed Sosa from the club for 6.2 million, and we've made the brave choice to get rid of Traore for 7.7, and we're going to give obviously the young man the reins on the right wing, hoping to improve. How old is he now? 20, still 19. Okay, never. I thought he would maybe be 20 by now. But we're going to give, Iran Kunda. Not too sure if I'm saying that name right still. But Iran Kunda the reins on the right wing. 19. He's only 19, so I'm hoping to see some big improvement this season. Still waiting for Ugarte to transfer to a proper centre mid. Really, what's letting the team down is I'd say it's probably the keeper, the left back, maybe the left wing, but left wing's only 20. We can. It's fair. He went up a lot of ratings last season. One thing I wish I checked was like how many like goals and whatnot they scored. But I think this season we're going to go for a new left back. Instead of buying a brand new left back, what I'm going to do, I'm going to actually make a bold move for a right back, and you'll see what I'm going to do. Because my plan is I'm going to play a wrench at left back. He can play left back. Still only 22 years of age as well, so I'm going to stick him left back. We're going to convert him into an actual left back, and then start developing that way. But Windle is on the transfer list now. Going to quickly change those two around, and then Mazraoui is going to stick exactly in at right back. I mean, also we could use Mazraoui at left back, but I prefer him on the right. And then that's going to be the team going into the season. And I'm liking the look of the team, to be honest. I really am liking the look of it. And that is Windle gone for 5.2 million. I did try to squeeze out a bit more, but they would not move on 5 million. So we took the money and ran. League, we are currently 10 points behind Feyenoord. In the extra cups, we're still in. Let's check on that one. We were in the Champions League this time, 26th. It's in a very similar spot to last season. Okay, that's not really ideal. The thing is, I don't actually have a lot of money to spend to improve a team anymore. So it's kind of, Mazra, we took a lot more money off us than I actually thought it would. But I mean, at this point, we're ahead of Bayern. It's only by a point, but I'll take it, to be honest. End of the season, we missed out by 1 goal. We only lost on goal difference in the Eredivisie. Let's check the other competitions. Okay, we got knocked out of that one. I'm assuming Champions League we got knocked out of the Champions League quite early on. We got knocked out in. Did we even make the playoffs? Okay, we lost to Liverpool 5-1. I'm not surprised, to be honest. Not surprised. But this time I'm going to actually check. How do I do it? With Squad Hub. We've got stats. Top goal scorer was actually Stein. Robbery and Taylor are both unavailable for some reason, whether that's injury or red cards, whatever. Stein with the most goals though. Gotts with the most assists. Stein, he was coming a decent play for us, he's actually top goal scorer and second in the assists. Decent. Let's check the team. So there's red cards then, that's all there will be. Nothing really too much to comment on there. I think we need to improve his team a bit more though. But Iran Kunda, now 78 rated, he's come a long way. Catch up to Gotts as well, so he's coming very fast to be fair, he's actually catching up. Mazraoui only went up by 1, Wrench went up by 3? All in all, the team is doing very well in terms of development. Okay, a bit of a rogue shout. I don't know why Amrim's got long hair all of a sudden. I don't really know what's happened. But we're going to attempt to sign Frankie de Jong. The slot into next to Agate. We'll try a 4-year contract. It's going to work. But can we actually afford his wages? I'm going to go 150k. That has worked. That means Taylor was obviously involved in the swap deal. Wasn't really my first option, to be honest. I think I was about 10 mil short of what they actually wanted. So I saved 30 million, but I had to involve Taylor, who was worth about 33 million. So kind of worked out, but obviously the only thing is he is 29 now. But I've took the risk just for the high rated midfielder. So our midfield three is ridiculously strong now. It's really just the keeper. I don't really know who to sign for keeper. That's the only problem. But the team is looking a lot stronger. So halfway through the season, currently sitting second, joint points with PSV. Other thing is we are currently undefeated in the league. Obviously, they've had an extra win. We've had draws. But four goal difference behind them at the moment. Are we still in this? No, we're not. Okay, that's not really what you want to be seeing. And then we'll check the Champions League. Are we still in? Actually, we will be still group stages in. Where are we at here? Wait, what? Okay, never mind. We're in the Europa League. Do you not get Champions League coming second? I mean, it says there UCL. So I just assume that we'd be in the Champions League. I mean, we're back in the Europa League. I mean, it is what it is, I suppose. Let's check the squad development. See what ratings everyone is. And Stein, Brobber at the moment. Our highest Hato 87. Obviously, De Jong's our highest rated player. We want to try and at least take advantage of him while he's still sort of developing. Other than that, I'm quite liking the look of this team, to be honest. I'm really enjoying this team. Eredivisie, we won by 3 points. That's big. That's big. So we're back guaranteed in the Champions League. We'll check the. We didn't win that. We'll go to the Europa League. Juventus Spurs final. So we got to. Where do we get to here? Round of 16. And lost to the eventual winners of the Europa League. Not really ideal, to be honest. Let's check the squad though, because every time I see, it's always Stein winning like man of the match and stuff. I mean, Hato. I mean, we didn't take advantage of De Jong's, presence. But I mean, all in all, like the team is still young. Other than really De Jong and Mazraoui now pushing 30. Well, De Jong is 30. But I think it's time we start to improve the bench a little bit. Because I don't really know. I mean, other than a keeper, really, and maybe a new left back, I don't really know who else to sign. Well, really, it's a keeper, centre back, and a left back. Really, is the main priorities here, as well as obviously filling out the bench in case someone gets injured. Okay, I'm thinking of something. It could really derail what I'm gonna do here, but I'm thinking about putting Hato back onto the left, changing back to a left back, and then get a new centre back. But I don't really know which centre back. I mean, I've seen some centre backs, but they are only 8 rated, showing great potentials. I'm hoping they can, fly up in ratings soon. But that's what I'm thinking. Gone to Liverpool for 47.5 million. Tried squeezing absolutely everything out of that deal, but they would not budge. So we do have officially in the budget 105 million, which we can splash on a centre back now, which means we can actually put Hato back on the left and then get a new centre back. Player we have signed is Gabriel. To be fair, it was the reason why I bought Gabriel was because he had less than 12 months of his contract, so I went for a cup deal price. It was quite hard to turn down 55 million. to sign him. So, I mean, don't get me wrong, there was a 20-year-old, but he was only 80 rated, and I thought, by the time I sign him, he's going to just rot on the bench for a little bit. So I thought I might as well get a Galactico signing into the team. The other thing is now a keeper, and I don't want to say a right wing, but we could potentially need to sign a right wing either in January or next season. January 1st, we are top of the league by 10 points. Orange Becca, we are in the quarters. Champions League, we are sitting 20th. I don't know what goes through to the playoffs. I want to say it's the top 24, but I could be wrong, I could be very wrong with that. I'm not really too sure. But as long as we go into the playoffs, I'm fine with that. Made it to the Champions League. Thing is, I actually almost skipped this final as well. I read the semi-finals, I was literally about to skip it, and as soon as I seen final, I thought we've actually somehow pulled it off. But before we get into the game though, just imagine me losing this right now, I'll be devastated. Check the standings. So if we're from the round of 6, we win the playoffs. Here we won 6-1 against Lazio in the playoffs. Round of 16, we played Man City 1-7-2. Jesus. Quarterfinals, AJAX against Leipzig 1-7-3. 6-3 against Chelsea. So it's fair, we've actually been scoring quite a lot of goals, Quite surprising that. But the final is against Barcelona. We have kick-off. First time using these players, so I don't really know what to feel like in game. Like where's my create a club career mode. I actually know sort of how good my players are, but already lost the ball. I haven't really seen Barca's team. I see Trevor Simmons there, Kobe Mainoo. I see Rafinha as well. So already 3 solid players. I'm assuming they've got Trevor Simmons in cam. Good tackle there. Haven't really seen the rest of the actual squad. I keep forgetting his name, Irakunda. He's through, blasted in 1-0, 12 minutes in. This guy feels really fast, He feels really, really fast. But what a sight to see. What a sight. 1-0. Yeah. I don't really know why I even tried whipping an into it. But Ter Stegen is still there. Araujo's there. So it's like they seem to just go strictly down the right wing for some reason. Baleba, Ansu Fati. I think their left back's Cancelo as well. Looks like Cancelo. Irakunda. It doesn't feel as fast for some reason. Like he felt really fast in that first run with him. Now I don't know, weird. Like he felt fast and he just felt slower. I know it's really weird. Gyökeres leading the attack as a number 9. Surely he's got to be a decent rating now. Gyökeres in the game. Surely, Cancelo's there. I don't know who this Baleba guy is. He could just be out of touch with some of the players now. It could be a regen. It could be a youth player. You never know with career mode. That's a bad pass by Hato there. Ugarte gets the foot in though. And so far, they've had quite a few chances. I won't say chances, but they've been getting past my midfield and sort of past my defence. Quite big for my liking. Brobbery there. That's a finish. That's a brilliant finish. Think about this Brobbery guy, or Brobby, however you say his name. Like 97 finishing, 99 shot power. Ridiculous, this guy. 2-0 up low at half time. Gyökeres is here. What the hell was that? Well, okay, I'm not gonna complain. I'll take that if that's what Gyökeres does all game. But what on earth was that shot? That's actually surprised me. That's like the worst shot I've seen ever. That's a good bit of football though. Stein makes it 3-0 in 55 minutes. I don't want to jinx it, but I think this could be the Champions League heading to Ajax. With two dodgy yellow cards. Götze, the left winger's got a yellow card. Sitalo, our centre back's got a yellow card. All in the space of 5 minutes, two very late slide tackles back to back. And obviously, the left wing doesn't really matter too much to me. The centre back law, however, means a lot. I don't really want to whip slide tackles in all the time. Robbie makes it 4, 67th minute, and that should be game done. Last tackle of the game, we've pretty much guaranteed winning. Okay, didn't quite squeezing. But that is the Champions League heading to Amsterdam. Now, I don't want to accidentally skip the trophy celebrations, the actual lifting of the Champions League. I got there giving a big scream. Kobe Mainu. The question is, I think like it took so long last time. Like I just pressed like X to like see if it would skip to it, and it completely skipped past it. So I don't want to do that again, to be honest. I'd rather sit and watch. There we go. So it is a little bit into the cutscene. There we go. The players, Stein there, big player in the last couple of seasons. All it took was Gabriel, a world-class centre back. I would have liked to use maybe Hato and Gabriel as a partnership, but it wasn't to be. But just like that, we have won the Champions League. We can now skip that and go back to the advance. And we can finish this once and for all. I think it took, what, 4 seasons? I want to say that might have been our 3rd season. And there we are, around Amsterdam, on the bus, with the trophy. We now skip that. I want to say that was the 3rd season, because in 3 seasons, it's not a bad run. Before we do end it, we'll quickly check the standing. We won the league, so we've at least got a double. Do we win this? No. Hope maybe for a treble, but we'll take the league and the Champions League. So if you guys did enjoy, please do smash the like button, subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.